Welcome to Stoic Journey. Imagine someone who remains unfazed by life's challenges, exuding an inner calm and strength that isn't swayed by external events. This person embodies the wisdom of ancient Stoic philosophers, who believed that true power lies in being unaffected by others' opinions or the minor disruptions of daily life. Such resilience and unwavering purpose can sometimes come across as intimidating to those around them. In this video, we'll explore 9 traits that contribute to an intimidating personality. While the idea of being intimidating might seem negative, these characteristics, when harnessed correctly, reflect strength and can actually attract others to you. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give this video a like. It really helps us out and doesn't cost you anything. Now, let's get started. Number 1. You have extensive knowledge, right? When you possess a deep and detailed understanding across multiple areas, it can naturally lead others to feel inferior or insecure. This expansive knowledge base not only impresses, but is also perceived as a form of power, as knowledge is a significant tool in nearly any context. Individuals with a broad and deep reservoir of knowledge can argue convincingly, provide accurate information, and solve complex problems with apparent ease. This ability can be particularly intimidating to those who feel less informed or less prepared, whether in formal settings like meetings and debates or more casual conversations. Your capability to effortlessly reference facts, theories, and examples can often silence others, making them reluctant to challenge your opinions or perspectives. Moreover, this dynamic of vast knowledge can create an environment where those around you feel constantly evaluated or judged. The awareness that you possess superior knowledge might lead them to hesitate in sharing their thoughts or asking questions, driven by the fear that they might appear less intelligent or less informed. This atmosphere can indeed be intimidating, causing others to feel uncomfortable or overly cautious in your presence. In summary, possessing extensive knowledge serves as a clear indicator of a personality that can intimidate others. Your mastery of a wide range of subjects not only impresses, but also sets a high standard that many may find challenging to meet, further solidifying your position of influence and respect. This intellectual dominance, while powerful, can create a sense of distance or hesitation in your interactions, as others may feel pressured to measure up to your level of understanding. Number 2. You are decisive and direct. Being decisive means you assess situations quickly and act with determination, even in the face of uncertainty. This ability to make firm decisions projects a sense of control and competence, which can be intimidating to those who lack the same level of self-assurance. As a result, others may begin to question their own decision-making abilities, or wonder if their opinions carry the same weight. In addition to decisiveness, direct communication further enhances this perception. Individuals who communicate directly express their thoughts clearly and without hesitation, avoiding any ambiguity. While this honesty is often valued, it can be unsettling for those who are accustomed to gentler, more indirect communication styles. Frankness can sometimes come across as confrontational, especially for people who are unprepared to handle such straightforwardness. This combination of quick decision-making and direct communication can create an environment where others feel pressured to respond with the same speed and clarity, which may not be comfortable for everyone. Your assertive and determined demeanor often requires a strong response in return, pushing others to elevate their own levels of assertiveness and clarity. This dynamic can make those around you feel the need to rise to the occasion, which can be both inspiring and intimidating. In professional or social settings, this decisiveness and directness can make you a natural leader, but it can also create a sense of unease for those who find it challenging to match your pace and clarity. The pressure to keep up can lead to self-doubt and hesitation, making your presence both empowering and daunting to those who are less confident in their own abilities. Number 3. Your words carry weight. When your words carry weight, every comment or opinion you share holds an implicit authority. People may hesitate to challenge or disagree with you, not only out of respect, but also out of a fear of being wrong. This effect is particularly noticeable in professional or social settings where your expertise and experience are well known and highly valued. Your ability to communicate with clarity, assertiveness, and persuasiveness only strengthens this perception, allowing you to steer discussions and influence decisions without needing to be forceful or raise your voice. This skill, using words to guide conversations and direct thoughts, can make others feel pressured or intimidated, especially if they lack the same level of confidence or communication ability. The awareness that your words hold significant influence creates a constant expectation that your opinions will be insightful and well-founded. While this often earns you admiration and respect, it can also cause discomfort in others, as they may feel the pressure to meet the high standards you set with your verbal precision. The expectation to match your level of insight and clarity can indeed be intimidating for many. This dynamic may lead others to second-guess their contributions or feel hesitant to voice their opinions, fearing that their input might not measure up. This influence, though powerful, can create an environment where others are cautious, overly aware of how their own words compare to yours, and sometimes reluctant to speak up. In such settings, your presence can dominate the conversation, not through force, but through the sheer weight of your words. This can lead to a dynamic where others feel compelled to carefully consider every word they say, trying to align with the high standards you've set. While this can inspire some to elevate their own communication, it can also create an atmosphere of tension, where people are overly conscious of their verbal contribution. Number 4. You can have difficult conversations. A clear sign of an intimidating personality is the ability to confidently and effectively handle difficult conversations. This trait reflects a unique combination of courage, emotional intelligence, and communication skills that can leave others feeling overwhelmed or uneasy. Individuals who possess this ability do not shy away from addressing sensitive or controversial topics head-on. Instead, they engage with these challenges directly, often demonstrating a calmness and clarity that others may find difficult to match. The ability to face and conduct difficult conversations requires more than just bravery. It demands a nuanced understanding of both the situation and the emotions involved. People who excel in this area are able to articulate their thoughts and feelings honestly and openly, while maintaining control over their emotions. This means they can address the heart of the issue without becoming defensive, angry, or overly emotional. Their ability to stay composed under pressure often stands in stark contrast to those who may struggle to keep their emotions in check during tense discussion. This level of confidence in handling difficult conversations can be intimidating to others for several reasons. First, it demonstrates a sense of self-assuredness that can make others feel less capable in comparison. When someone is able to express their opinions and emotions clearly and assertively, it can create an environment where those who are less comfortable with conflict may feel pressured or even inadequate. They may worry that their own thoughts and feelings will not be articulated as effectively, or that they will not be able to hold their ground in a discussion. Additionally, the ability to tackle tough conversations with such poise can create an aura of authority and control. Others may perceive this person as having a strong presence that commands attention and respect, which can be both admirable and intimidating. This can lead to a dynamic where others are hesitant to challenge or disagree with them, fearing that they may not be able to engage on the same level. Number 5. Other people's validation is not important to you. When you don't seek external validation, your actions and words reflect a deep inner certainty. This kind of security can make others feel insecure or intimidated, particularly those who rely more on social approval for their self-esteem. In environments where many people gauge their self-worth based on the feedback they receive from others, your ability to remain confident and steadfast without needing positive reinforcement can be perceived as both powerful and challenging. Your emotional independence signals an inner strength that many may find difficult to confront or understand. It sets you apart as someone who is self-reliant and able to move forward without the constant need for external praise or support. This trait can create a dynamic where others may feel uneasy or unsure of how to interact with you, as they realize that their opinions or judgments do not have the same influence over you as they might over others. Moreover, this characteristic makes you appear unshakable and resistant to criticism. While others may hesitate or second-guess themselves in the face of disapproval or judgment, your emotional independence allows you to stay firmly on your path. This silent resilience and determination can be extremely intimidating, as it shows that you are self-sufficient, not easily swayed by the opinions or reactions of others. In professional or social settings, this can lead to a perception that you are untouchable, someone who cannot be easily rattled or influenced by external factors. Your ability to remain calm and focused, even when faced with opposition or criticism, sets a high standard that others may find difficult to meet. It can create an aura of authority and strength that commands respect, but also leaves others feeling uncertain about how to approach or challenge you. This level of emotional independence also suggests a deep understanding of oneself and one's values. By not relying on others for validation, you demonstrate a strong sense of self-awareness and confidence in your own judgment. This can be inspiring to some, but intimidating to others who may still be seeking that level of personal certainty. Number 6. You prefer to be rational rather than follow the crowd. People who prioritize logic and reason over social conformity tend to stand out, as their objective and independent approach can challenge conventional thinking. This characteristic can be particularly intimidating to those who find comfort in following social norms and prevailing opinions. Opting for rationality means that you analyze situations based on facts, evidence, and sound arguments, rather than being influenced by emotions or the pressure to conform. This approach can make you appear more assertive and confident in your decisions, which can be unsettling for those who are used to seeking consensus and approval from others. Your ability to stand firm in your convictions, even when they go against the grain, demonstrates a level of inner strength and independent thinking that many may find difficult to confront. In environments where conformity is the norm, your tendency to question and challenge the status quo can create discomfort. When you present rational arguments that contradict popular opinions, it can expose the lack of foundation or superficiality in the beliefs of those who simply follow the crowd. This can lead others to feel insecure or defensive, as they are forced to reassess their own viewpoints and decisions in light of your well-reasoned stance. Furthermore, your rational approach can create a dynamic where others feel that their emotional or socially driven decisions are less valid or well-founded. This can generate tension, as your insistence on logical reasoning may highlight the weaknesses in the arguments of those who rely more on groupthink or emotional reasoning. In professional and social settings, this trait can make you appear as a formidable presence. People may hesitate, challenge your decisions, or engage in debates with you, knowing that you are likely to back up your positions with solid evidence and clear reasoning. This can create an aura of authority and intellectual dominance, which can be both respected and feared by others. However, while your rationality may be intimidating, it also sets you apart as a leader who values truth and integrity over popularity. Your commitment to making decisions based on reason rather than social acceptance showcases your independence and confidence, qualities that are often admired, even if they are initially intimidating. Number 7. You have strong moral codes. The consistency with which you apply your values can create an uncomfortable contrast with those who lack the same level of firmness in their moral codes. When others see your unwavering commitment to your principles, it can highlight their own uncertainties, making them feel less secure in their own convictions. This contrast can lead to a sense of discomfort, as people may start to question the strength and validity of their own ethical positions. Moreover, individuals with strong moral codes often do not hesitate to speak out against injustices or behaviors they perceive as wrong, even if it means facing opposition. This moral courage can be seen as intimidating, especially in environments where conformity or complacency is the norm. Your willingness to stand up for what you believe in, regardless of the consequences, and make others feel pressured to reassess their own actions and choices. This can create a ripple effect. challenging the status quo and encouraging others to reflect on their own ethical standards. Your high ethical standards also mean that you expect the same level of integrity from those around you. This expectation can create an environment of heightened responsibility, where people feel compelled to elevate their own behavior to meet your standard. For those who do not share the same level of moral commitment, this pressure can be both uncomfortable and intimidating. They may feel as though they are constantly being evaluated against a higher ethical benchmark, which can lead to feelings of inadequacy or defensiveness. In professional and social settings, your unwavering adherence to your principles can establish you as a person of great integrity and strength. However, it can also create an aura of authority that others find challenging to confront. People may be reluctant to engage in discussions or actions that they know will conflict with your values, leading to a dynamic where your moral stance influences the behavior and decisions of those around you. Number 8. You are comfortable being alone. Emotional independence suggests that you do not rely on others to feel complete or content, which can make those who are more socially dependent feel insecure or uncertain about their own need for constant companionship. This trait often signals that you are selective in your social interaction. Rather than seeking approval or surrounding yourself with others for the sake of avoiding loneliness, you carefully choose whom to spend your time with. This selectiveness can create a dynamic where others feel the need, prove their worth, or seek validation to gain your attention, which can be quite intimidating. Being comfortable in solitude also indicates that you are not afraid of introspection or spending time alone with your thoughts. This self-assuredness allows you to delve deeper into your own mind, cultivate your interests, and experience personal growth without being swayed by external influence. This level of self-awareness and self-acceptance can be overwhelming for those who have not yet achieved this stage of emotional independence. For many, the idea of being content alone can be challenging to grasp, especially if they are accustomed to deriving their sense of self-worth from social interactions or external validation. Your ability to find peace and satisfaction in solitude may seem intimidating because it highlights a level of emotional maturity and confidence that others may aspire to but have not yet attained. Moreover, your comfort in being alone often signals to others that you are self-reliant and not easily influenced by peer pressure or societal expectations. This can make others feel unsure of how to relate to you, as they may perceive you as someone who does not need validation from others to feel good about themselves. This can create a sense of distance or uncertainty in your interactions with people who are more dependent on social validation. Number 9. You stand out in group settings. Your ability to articulate ideas clearly and persuasively often sets you apart, making people gravitate toward your perspective and look to you for guidance. This natural dominance in conversations and decision-making can leave others feeling less secure about their own contributions, especially if they perceive that their ideas don't carry the same weight or receive the same recognition. The contrast between your influence and their perceived lack of impact can create feelings of inadequacy or hesitation. In addition to your persuasive communication skills, your capacity to dynamically manage group interactions further reinforces your influential presence. You can mediate discussions, resolve conflicts, and steer conversations in productive directions with ease. This ability to shape the flow of interactions is often seen as a sign of power, making others keenly aware of your strong and influential role within the group. For many, this can be intimidating, as it requires a level of self-confidence and skill that not everyone possesses to match or challenge your influence. Your dominant presence in groups also signals a strong sense of identity and purpose. People who are clear about what they want and have a firm grasp on their goals tend to inspire respect, and sometimes intimidation. Others may feel pressured to rise to your level of clarity and determination, which can be a daunting and challenging task. The contrast between your decisive nature and their own uncertainties can create an atmosphere where they feel the need to prove themselves or fear falling short. Moreover, your assertiveness often sets the tone, group dynamics, leading others to follow your lead or seek your approval. This can establish a hierarchy of influence, where your voice carries significant weight, and others may struggle to assert their own ideas or positions with the same confidence. While this can be empowering for you, it can also create a sense of pressure for those who find it difficult to assert themselves in the presence of someone so self-assured. I hope you enjoyed the video, and since you've made it to the end, be sure to write Armored Wisdom in the comments. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. See you soon.